Re-aiming. Okay, he gets that kill. Okay, stop it right here. Look at where all of his teammates are right now. They are on the other side of the map. If you are familiar with the spawns, every time you die, pay attention to where you spawn. The fact that his teammates are on the other side of the map and the guy that he just killed, look at this kill feed. This kill feed right here, 3 enemies just died. Look how much space there is here behind him. I guarantee you 100% they're spawning behind him, and that's exactly how I told you that he should watch his back after he got those kills and look at where his teammates are. They're going to spawn right behind him. That's one way to predict the spawn.
It's turbo time.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mistakes You Are Probably Making. If you guys are new to the channel, this is basically where I take a subscriber's gameplay, which they have submitted in this form that you see in this background right now, and I just evaluate it and analyze it as I'm reacting to it and pausing it and giving my thoughts on what they could have done better. Then at the end, I give my final thoughts on what they can do to improve. So if you look at my screen right now, this is what the form will look like. So today we have Omar Waru. He is the next person that I'm going to be reviewing. I'm doing this in the order that I have received them. We've already done 2 episodes, so if you guys missed those videos, link will be down below in the description. Every episode is going to be different because everybody plays different, and I'm always going to have different advice to offer. So please keep that in mind if you do want to keep up with this series and try to digest all the information that I'm giving in every single video. You never know, you might learn something different every time. Let's do a little update real quick on the last guy that I analyzed and I gave my advices on. Right here on my Twitter page, he did tweet me and he said, "Hey, thanks to your videos, there may be hope for me. 31 and 12 with a 2.58 KD." That is absolutely amazing. And this was right after I critiqued his gameplay. He did tweet another picture to me. "I really appreciate your videos. I'm proud of it. It wasn't a 1-game fluke. My KD over the last 10 games is a 1.31. And you have to keep in mind, when he submitted his gameplay, his KD was at a 0.7 KD. So congrats to him. And he's only been playing Call of Duty for 5 months. So congrats to him for improving. So let's get back to this questionnaire. First question is, what is your KD ratio? And his KD ratio is a 0.7 KD. How long have you been playing Call of Duty for? Since 2012, but local and inconsistently. Only started online this January. To start this January, that is very, very new. That is literally like a few months ago. Reason for submission: I enjoy the game and I want to get as good as my 100+ ranked friends. All right, so I am going to pull up his gameplay. We're going to go into full screen mode. Like I said, I will be pausing the video a lot because if there are instances where I feel like I need to chime in on something, I will. So if you don't like a lot of talking, then you probably should not watch this video. But if you do want to learn something and you truly want to get better and improve your game, then this video is going to be for you. All right, enough talking. Let's get to it. All right, so he is high key saying right off the bat, he's using a pretty good class setup. Only thing I would change is probably put on dead silence because there's, you know, good players online who are going to hear your footsteps. And he's using Gung Ho and Tac Mask, which is okay. And he's using Crash, so that's good. So that since he doesn't have Scavenger, he can just replenish his ammo with Crash. All right, so okay, so we're playing. What's up with playing on firing range, man? All right, he's pre-aiming around the corner. Nice shot. That was a pretty good shot. So he's not rushing too hard right now. He's playing a little cautious. He's pre-aiming on lines of sight. Okay. Good shot. Good shot. Doing pretty good already so far. Uh-oh. All right. Hold on. Let me go back there and see what he could have done better. Actually, I have one thing to say about this part right here. It's really small. So watch how he aims in and then he ADSs all the way to the left. You see how kind of slow that is? If you're going to make a turn, try to snap onto your target instead of just zooming left and right, if you get what I mean. So aim in, and then if you want to turn left, just aim back out real quick, turn your body in the game, of course, and then aim in. So kind of like that snap aim. Check out my description down below. I will put in a video of how to improve your aim, and it's going to show you a couple drills that will help you do that. So that's one thing I had to say about that. Let's fast forward a little bit when he gets into the trailer. So right there. Okay, so right here, every time you're about to approach any kind of doorway, you want to always pre-aim down that line of sight, because Call of Duty is a fast-paced game. A lot of people will come out of nowhere and surprise you, and you're just going to get caught with your pants down. You know, that's all it comes down to. So you always want to be prepared and always assume. That's probably my biggest tip right now. Always assume that there's going to be an enemy, so that way you're more aware and you don't get caught. All right, so let's play it back. So right here, if he was aiming in right here, pre-aiming down that line of sight, chances are he would have at least had a fighting chance to win that gunfight. You know, nothing really major. I mean, it's just a small tweak that he can make to his game to improve it. It looks like he's deciding where to go. Okay, right now his teammates are evenly spread around the map, so either way, either direction you go won't hurt you. All right, so teammate just died. Actually, right above. Nice, he got that guy one shot. He's pre-aiming. Pretty good so far, man. He's not playing too aggressive. He's being patient. I'd probably... Yep, I would go this way. That's right. Exactly what I would do. I'd pre-aim right here over that barrel. All right, yeah, so... The only thing I'm starting to see right now that he can improve on is also pre-aiming into new areas of the map, especially if you look at your mini-map. There's no other teammates in that area. Like I said before, always assume that there's going to be an enemy every corner that you turn and every new area that you enter. So let's watch that again. I mean, he did the right thing right here. This is exactly what I was gonna say. Is like, look at your teammates right now. Go the opposite way, and that's exactly what he did. If he was pre-aiming over here over that barrel, like I initially said, again, he would have had a standing chance to win that gunfight. All right, so let's continue on here. Teammate just died. He's alert. He's aware. He's looking at that mini map. I would look to my left. They got a UAV up now. You got to be more alert. Somebody was asking me, what do you do when the enemy calls in a lot of UAVs and you don't have your salvo? I would just stick with your teammates and try to use them as meat shields. That's what I would do, just to avoid dying. So I'm sure he knows there's a UAV. That's why he's playing a little bit more cautious. So he's pre-aiming in the right directions right now. Again, he could use that snap aiming instead of just dragging his gun along the screen. Yep, I was going to say, look to your left. There you go. Okay, he's got a lot of people right now. He was trapped right there. I would say, okay, so he's a very patient player, which I commend him for. Good job on you on being patient. But maybe a little too patient. So, knowing that there's a UAV up and your teammate just died. In this situation, so he already missed a shot. And if you look at that minimap right here, there's a red dot indicating that there's an enemy and he's already fired at him. So at this point, the best thing you can do in this situation is just to be passive aggressive. Once you don't get the first shot in and, you know, or even if you get hit markers and you don't kill the guy and you know dang well that you're surrounded by enemies, it's best to be passive aggressive and just run the hell out of there. There's no shame in running out of a gunfight, because it's way better than dying off of your streak and ruining your momentum. And that's why it's best to just be passive aggressive and just run from the scene. Run and flee from the scene. Don't be ashamed of it either. All right, so I would have just hauled ass, you know, try to run out there as fast as I could. You know, so far I'm liking the way he's playing though. All right, so he's looking down this way because the red dot appeared on the minimap. He's going right. He's pushing right. Whoa, what was that? It just kind of fast forwarded. Okay, he's pre-aiming. I would push. There you go. Enemy UAV above. All right, in that situation, you know, I feel like, you know how when they call in those UAVs, which is what happened right there. Hold on, let's back up a little bit. I feel like when the announcer tells you that there's a UAV in the sky, I feel like it's already been out there, maybe ahead by 3 seconds. So that's why this guy got the jump on him, and he wasn't able to win that gunfight. You know, there are just some gunfights that cannot be avoided where you lose. You know, I mean, I hate to break it to you. You know, you can't win every single gunfight. You cannot be prepared for every single thing. All right, he didn't quite get the kill there, but he did contribute to that kill. All right, teammate just died, so he's pre-aiming. Good. Shoot him. That's some good awareness right there. Doing well. All right, he's going around the map. He's sticking to the outskirts of the map as well. He's pushing this way. I'm sure he saw that guy on the mini-map. Pre-aim. There you go. That's the way to do it. That's exactly what I want to see. Somebody's up top. Now they're outside in the middle. He's pre-aiming. Oh, somebody just went right by him. So same thing applies. You know, every time you go into a building, you want to make sure that you're pre-aiming in every single line of sight. He was doing that, except for he just missed that one door. You know, I'm not going to go too in depth with every single death that he goes through because it's pretty self-explanatory once I've explained it once, especially if it's the same thing. So he might want to check his left. There you go. See how powerful paying attention to that minimap is? All I said was check his left because I looked on the minimap and then he looked left and there was someone there. So be aware of that minimap. I'm not even playing the game right now and I'm looking at the minimap myself. And I'm knowing exactly what's going on. That's how I'm able to predict everything that he's doing and what the enemies are doing. All right, good use of his specialty or specialist. What the heck, specialty? Pre-aim. There you go. Took that guy out. I think there's somebody up top. Oh, right below. He jumped down, got his teammate. What he does here. There you go. Good job. I think he could increase his sensitivity just maybe by 1. That's all I got to say about that one because it seems like his ADS is very slow and that could be detrimental to winning some gunfights. All right, I would just hop off of that ledge, honestly, and just push. There you go. I would push that way.
Commencing ice pick operation.
I wouldn't stay here too long because I know there's no action going on. All of our teammates are here. We don't want to bunch up with our teammates. And he got flanked down there. All right, there's a free kill right there for you. Good job. Get out of there. Teammate just died around here. Whoa. I think he edited this a little bit. Just because I wasn't aware of that. That's one thing, guys, that I want you guys to know. Good kill, by the way. Pre-aiming. He's seeing that guy on the mini-map. See what he does. I think they're going to spawn right behind him, so he better watch out behind him. There you go. I told you guys. All right, so let me explain something real quick right here. First, let me get this out of the way. If you guys are going to submit a gameplay, make sure it is unedited because I want to see the full thing, the full raw gameplay, all right? I'm going to let it go this time. But if it happens again, I'm probably just going to scrap it and not review your video, all right? Re-aiming. Okay, he gets that kill. Okay, stop it right here. Look at where all of his teammates are right now. They are on the other side of the map. If you are familiar with the spawns, every time you die, pay attention to where you spawn. The fact that his teammates are on the other side of the map and the guy that he just killed, look at this kill feed. This kill feed right here, 3 enemies just died. Look how much space there is here behind him. I guarantee you 100% they're spawning behind him, and that's exactly how I told you that he should watch his back after he got those kills and look at where his teammates are. They're going to spawn right behind him. That's one way to predict the spawns. So he's way too focused on the people in front of him. And then as soon as he moves up, there's already somebody who spawned in that's firing at him. Boom, right there. All right. He gets lucky because the guy didn't get him. Whoa, look at this guy just jumping around everywhere. Better turn around. Turn around. Pay attention. There you go. Pay attention to that spawn. Get that kill. I would look to my right. I would look to my right, honestly. They're coming in. See how they're coming in through that tunnel, like I said? That's where they're spawning in from. Pre-aim. Get ready. There's 2 people coming. Yeah, right there, there's nothing you can do. I mean, he had the head glitch right here. You see that? So we're moving along. The game is about to end right now. For me personally, when I know that the game is about to end, that's when I just personally start playing more aggressive. So he smartly avoided going out there to get zapped by that Tempest. All right, he's pre-aiming. Pre-aiming down them lines of sight. Game is almost over. Is he going to use his specialist one more time? I would use the specialist and all my abilities like one more time before the game ends. Wow, somebody got a quad. All right, that's the end of the match. He got a 1.89 KD. All right, final thoughts, guys. He's a decent player. I mean, there wasn't really much to improve on because he got a 1.8 KD, as you can see right there. The only thing that I would improve on is just the whole snap aiming thing. Get used to snapping instead of dragging your gun across the screen when you're aimed in. And then another thing was just be more aware of the spawns and where you are on the map. And the other stuff is it's really minute, just like, you know, the pre-aiming when you're about to go into a new area. But those are pretty much it, those 3 things. So yeah guys, that's just my little feedback and my reaction to this video. If you guys have any suggestions for what he could do personally to do better in the game, let him know in the comments down below, and please be constructive. Don't, you know, badmouth him or anything like that. We're all about trying to improve and get better here on this channel. If you guys want me to continue this series, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's get a total of 300 likes and I will continue this series. And subscribe if you're new. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing, man? Subscribe right now. Turn on the notifications, by the way. So yeah guys, we got a lot of more submissions to go, and hopefully you guys are continuing to learn some things from these videos, and I will see you guys in the next video, man. Yeah!